right, I'm headed into the Salvation Army thrift store for a $5 magazine collage challenge. So I went on a $5 challenge magazine collage haul today, and this was the worst one. And I want to tell you about Jerry, who was the guy who checked me out. So today's color, so you always want to ask what the color is if there's anything on sale. So today's color on sale was $1. So was white. So if this was $1, then it would be for 50 cents. So what I did was I found all the things that were white. So like this is a really cool borders, but if it was $3 and I have $5, I couldn't get it, but it was white, so it was 50% off. Very cute. And then I went through all the kids' magazines. So this was 50 cents, this was 50 cents. This was $1.50. So the Glorious Mother Goose, I think, is gonna be very, very fun to use. And then this was a whole dollar, but it was such a cute book that I couldn't resist. And then I had this off to the side, and I told Jerry, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to put this in with the pile because I really want it, but it's over what I can afford to spend because it was $3, just straight $3. So if I did straight $3, I could get this book, this, and one of these. And that really sometimes isn't enough to make a magazine, or a good magazine collage, let's say. So I said to him, okay, I just need to know which is 5. And he looked at what I was, he saw I got all the 50% offs, and he gave me all of this for $5. So what you need to know is when you go to your local thrift stores that are small, now I know it says Salvation Army, but this was a small local thrift store. They have the ability to help you, and I tell them every time, I'm like, I'm doing a magazine collage, I show them a picture, I'm like ridiculous about it. And so I got all this stuff for $5, and then I did wind up spending another $1 out of my pocket to donate to their charity, but being nice to people really makes a difference. So for this challenge, I am challenging myself to not use anything as what it is, okay? Look at these. And Jerry knew about magazine collage. He was a really nice older man. So I am going to probably keep this book off to the side. I just think this is an amazing book. Maybe I'll use, okay. I am going to use a row of numbers in honor of Jerry in this background because he was super sweet to really help me get this book. And this is an amazing book. So this is going to go into our collage, but we want to do something where I can't use anything as the real thing. This book I'm going to use, so this is so cute. This is from somebody who gave that to the little boy. But I'm going to use this book as background images. So I'm going to take this apart and use all the little parts as background images because I wanted some really plain backgrounds. Okay? And I don't need that. And then I just am looking now for stuff. So I started going through this book and I was like, okay, this is amazing. So we're going to take this out. That's going to be part of our background or something. We got some trees, but I can't use trees as trees, right? And then a little child scribbled all over this. So this is a book that I was just trying to find something to get out of it. Okay, I can use those, I think, for background pieces. Cut them out real good. Just the big ones, not the little ones. Maybe we could use a bird for a hat or something like that. All right, what else we got? That's cute. That's cute. Oh, that's really cute. Let's take that out. Okay. I've already taken out the other part of the signature of that. I thought this might be cute for a background. Literally, I'm just going to rip this whole book apart, and we're going to have some stuff. Circle. Okay, that does not look like anything I could use because I can't use umbrellas as umbrellas. I'm going to take him out just because he keeps speaking to me. I don't know what he's going to be, but he might be something. All right. Boop, boop, boop. I don't see anything there. Circle. I already have a bird, so I don't need that. Red could be a background. A bird I can't use as a bird. Some flowers. Okay. So this is, I'm going to leave this for, oh, I can't leave this for last. Okay. So now we have some stuff, right? Some stuff we can cut out. And we have that cool sun. Let's go ahead and look at the Mother Goose. Now this has mold on it, right? I'm totally fine with mold. I know that shouldn't be a thing, but I am. Okay, I don't need any of those. I don't want black and white. And we're gonna look for things we can use not as they are. And we're going to keep going through, so we could use a clock as a face, right? I love him. I'm keeping this book after we do this, just FYI, because it's so amazing. And we're just trying to find something that we can use for not what it is. So I'm looking for something big that could possibly be a body. Could we use the egg as a body? Where's that egg? Okay, we're going to use him as a body. Oh, those are cute. I thought he was amazing. I'm going to use him in something, just as something fun. Okay, there's a bucket we can use as a hat or something else like that. We could use these guys as a border. All right. Kitty, come on, honey. Yeah, that's Kitty. You know how she gets fussy. We love Kitty. We could maybe use that candle as a neck. We need a head. We haven't found a head yet. We found a body, but not a head. Okay, so we're gonna put this down, and then we're gonna get the very cute giraffes. I just have such a soft spot for giraffes. So look for something we can use as a head. Now that's a head, but we can't use a head as a head. So we could use the moon as a head. Look how cute this is. All right, we're gonna see if we have another moon that isn't on the half of his body. And you can't save every picture, you guys. You really can't. So if I can't find something else to be a head, then we're gonna have to use that moon as a head. All right, we're using the moon as a head. This is the way we want to tear it on the signature. So the signature is, there's going to be a divider here. It could be staples. And then this is the other half of this page. So you need to get good at figuring out that. All right, so we have, let's see what we have so far. We have a head. We have a neck, right? We have some borders. We have a hat. We have a body. We have some numbers. We have the circle, background papers, and then things that we can use as backgrounds. I am going to go cut these out. Oh, let's look at this real quick because these are all our borders that we got for $1.50. Score. All right. I don't love those. I don't love those. I love the butterflies a lot. I love the butterflies a lot. Ooh, those are cool. These are nice borders. I don't love these, and in my world, if I don't love something, I just toss it. But I think we can definitely use some of these borders for this project, and if not for this project, for other projects. Very cute for $1.50. And I will cut these out and come back to see you. I am back with an idea for this one, which is the Salvation Army $5 magazine challenge. So I'm gonna put these papers behind here, right? And then I have cool borders. I know that I said that I'm not gonna do anything that's what it really is, but I don't think that like a border counts as that. So we're gonna use, I'm gonna use these brown borders and maybe the purple borders. So that's gonna be cute. That's not using butterflies as butterflies, that's just a border. And then I have, and I'm gonna put that on the back with the glue stick. I'm gonna be using the Diane Reevely glue stick for this one, okay? And then let's look at what we're gonna do in the main part. So I have some different things. I have some like actual border stuff. So I'm probably gonna put some of this around here, right? Kind of split that up because I don't have enough to make real borders. I have flowers. Maybe I'll make borders on one side. What do we think? So if we make, if we make a border on one side, that'll work. Then we have plenty, maybe a border on the top too. Let's see about that. I have some really cute flowers to use on the edges, which I think will be fun because it's going to be a fun one. Okay, I think we do two borders. Do we use the brown or do we use the purple? I almost think the purple on this. I can't believe what I'm saying, but I almost think the purple. So I'm going to put those around here, somewhere around, all the way around. Fun border pieces. Okay, and then there's some more border. And then this is going to be the body of the person. And then this is the head. And I'm not sure yet how the head's going to be. Maybe we put this little hat on the body. Right? Cute. Cute. And then, oh, here's some more border stuff. Here's the neck. So we do like a neckage sort of situation. I don't really have feet, I don't think. Maybe we could make flower feet or something. But I wanted to show you what I'm gonna do for the hair. So I have all kinds of hair. we are gonna make hair going all kinds of ways out. So these flowers are gonna be the hair, or these stems are gonna be the hair, all from behind, and I can make it shaggy hair and maybe a bang, right? How cute will that be? Okay, so we're gonna make a bang. Oh, but I do have a hat. So I'm not sure yet how the hair is gonna go. It might kind of flail out of there. Maybe we make this a little bit shorter. I'm not 100% sure yet. And I can always make this smaller if I need to, right? But I don't know how much smaller I can make it because look at the eyeballs. Okay, so we're gonna make eyeballs here. Now I need you to help me pick eyeballs. I think I'm gonna make these green eyeballs. Look at that, that looks just like an eyeball. And here's another eyeball. Right, those are his eyes. And there's his hat. I almost think with this much going on with his eyeballs, we do it this way. Right? Because what I'm going to do to sell it is I'm going to make the eyeballs that show the same size. All right, so we got that going on. We got some more borders. Got some more borders. Okay, I have a bird, which could go on the top of here. I always like a bird on the hat. And then I want to put these numbers behind. And I don't think I have anything else. I have a bunch of circles that I cut out that could maybe go between the flowers on the border to make it real pretty. What do we think? Do we want to... I know he said use nothing as anything, but I think with how weird my eyeballs are, so then what would I use as feet? Oh, I have, wait. I have two things like this. Oh, I have this and this. Could I make those the feet? Make like legs down, use these guys to make legs? Oh, I'm gonna do that. So watch, I'm gonna make this the same size, because I don't want it to look ridiculous. I'm aware of how silly that sounds. Don't worry. Oh, I'm so glad I thought about this. Okay, so I have these two things that could be feet, and these could be legs, right? That could come down and be leg. All right, I am going to go pull this together, and I will probably be back before I doodle, but I may or may not. But I think we have a really good idea. That could wind up just being a sun. I know I said nothing gets to be what it is, but I think that for me, this is really, really weird, and I'm gonna keep pushing these boundaries, but I'm very proud of myself. I'll be back. Okay, I think I've got it, and I think you're gonna love it. It's really hard to see right now because there's so much going on, but I turned over this guy because this was just way too distracting, right? So we got to think this through. I'm going to put his hat on here, right? All right, let's do this. So his hat is going to go on here. We can even tip it a little bit. Let's tip it this way a little bit. Okay, so he's got a jaunty hat on. Then we're gonna make eyeballs. So I want this eyeball to be right. See how it fits right in that, whatever that thing was? That is gonna be this eye. And you know how when things look right, it makes me happier. So that makes me excessively happy. Now I have to make this eyeball look just like this eyeball, even though it's smaller. That'll make me better. Okay. So those eyeballs will have the same eyeball depth. And then we're gonna put those on his head. Do we think we want I think I want this one. I was thinking I wanted the other one in front. But those are gonna be his eyeballs, and then where's the blue hat thing? All right, I have a blue hat thing to be his nose, right? So that's gonna be his nose. Here's one eye, and here's the other eye. I think we cut off the bottom of the egg. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come right down here, and I'm gonna make this clock his face, and then we're gonna make that work. Okay, so that's the biggest one. Let's find the little one. So they're gonna kind of go halfway on, that'll work, halfway on the clock. There we go. And then this one will go exactly the right height, halfway on the clock. So his eyes will line up. See what I mean? Oh, I'm glad we used that because we need to put his nose in. That's one thing you get with, I tend to have to re-glue with the glue stick, but one thing you do get is you get more open time in case you mess up your schnoz. Look at that. How cute is that? That's a cute little face. Okay, then this is going to be his neck. Do we want it? We want it that way. Toot, toot, toot. Okay. And then that's how high it's going to be. And then I'm going to put the bird on his eyeball. Let's go ahead and glue this down because we know this is going to be the sun. Here we go. All right, let's move this over so the bird on his eyeball can be whole. All right, we're gonna put him right between those two. I spend a lot of time re-sticking glue stick, but that's okay. All right, now I wanna make his leg holes. And I'm gonna come in right here on this corner of this leg in. I'm gonna come right here on the corner of this leg in. And I know that I could just like cut them off, but I've always found they look more realistic if I actually stick them in like legs. I don't know why. Okay, there's one leg. There's another leg. We got to see how long our legs need to be before we can stick down the bucket. And I'm gonna have to cheat this a little bit because there's no way I can glue that bucket. This is kind of a heavy paper. I can't glue that bucket around that corner. It just is not going to happen. Oh, he's cute. He's adorable. Okay, so I like that there. Let's go ahead and glue his legs in. And we can make them as long as we want because they're going behind the bucket. Do we want them a little spread? Let's go a little spread, make them look cute. Let's bend them up for just 1 second. Do the snot out of them. Okay. There we go. Now we got his legs. All right, there we go. Do we put his legs on top of his... Hold on. That's kind of cute too. What do you think? Legs in front or legs behind? I'm thinking in front. Let's see behind again. Let's do 1 and 1. No, I think with the legs behind, with the legs in front, you can tell they're hooked. All right, so this side, I am going to do this because honestly, you guys, I have to glue and then hold and then re-glue and hold and re-glue. I'm going to glue all this down. I'm going to glue this down and I'm going to outline it tonight. I'm going to put these circles on the edges to give us something extra to outline, okay? And I will be back tomorrow. Okay, so this page came together beautifully. This is my $5 thrift store challenge, and this was from the Salvation Army. And so I love how it came together. I did the initial doodling, I did that, but then I thought I would finish it up with you guys here today because these are stamps I bought. They're Latvinia or somebody. Anyways, I love how she doodles her insides. Okay, so we have checkerboard. We have stripies. Right? We have a circle inside with lines. We have skinny stripies. We have circles inside. We have big checkerboard. We have I'm never going to get that. I'm going to stop trying to say that. Concentric circles. I tricked myself. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the finishing up doodling, and I'm going to kind of really sell my person. So first off, I've been waiting all night to do this. I was going to do this last night, and then I'm like, I'm going to do it with you guys. Okay, so my gal needs to have, she's going to have cat's eyes, eyelashes, right? So those wings. So I got to make her wings on both of her eyes. And that one kind of goes behind. There we go. I think it would go up a little bit more maybe. Okay, let's go up a little bit more. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so she has, so it's got to kind of start in her upper lash. And I am a Jersey girl, so we need to put some eyeliner on her eye. I like a lot of eyeliner. So we're going to do a lot of eyeliner up here. And then we're going to make her some more eyelashes, but she uses that kind of mascara that is really clumpy and thick. Because all of us Jersey girls know we have big hair and thick eyelashes. I'm not actually a Jersey girl. I'm a Pennsylvania girl. But we called it, when we would wear our hair big and our lashes long, being a Jersey girl. Okay, I want her ends to be a little bit more pointy. There we go. Ooh, I love that. I think that did something really neat. Okay, now we have to make her some irises. Ooh, I think she needs some more eyelashes on this one, because this is a very big eye and that's a very little eye. Can we make some tiny ones down here so she looks like she has, there we go. All right, here we go. We need at least one more over here, I think. All right, so she's got her eyeliner on. We gotta do a little bit over here because we always do the under the eye. All right, now we gotta make her some, I don't know if these are gonna be cat's eyes. We're gonna try that. And I may have to do 2 layers, let the Sharpie marker dry in the middle. Okay, we're gonna do that for right this second. And I love her boopy nose. I'm gonna actually outline her boop. So then it's a little nose. Love that. Okay, so one of the doodly things I wanted to do last night was to do the flowers and give them stripes. So if you're fussy, you can do this super carefully. I am not all that fussy. I just want to make some stripes in my flowers. And so I figured while I was doodling, I would talk to you a wee bit, because I want to talk to you about 2 things. So number 1 is how much stuff I got for this challenge at the Salvation Army. So I know some of you are like, I don't have little tiny thrift stores. I only have the Salvation Army or Goodwill, and their prices are so expensive, and I agree. But what you can do is you can go and you can, first thing when you walk in the door, you want to ask what color it was. So yesterday was white at this Salvation Army, and so I specifically looked for books that had white tags. So those were 50% off. So that's the first thing you can do. And do not feel weird about asking them what's on sale. They have lots of people who come in and ask what's on sale. And so that way you can get more stuff to craft with. Because I do these $5 thrift store challenges because I hear from you guys all the time that I have special thrift stores, or that that you have a hard time, like you can't afford. It's my job, so I get to buy craft supplies because I make videos about crafts, right? It's my job to buy craft supplies, but lots of you don't have an unlimited budget for craft supplies, which is a ridiculous thing in this world anyways. So I try to make you videos where I show you how you can make super fun art from just stuff you can buy for $5 at the craft store. Oh my goodness, I don't like to tease you, but wait until you see this one haul that I did. I'm gonna save it for last. I have like 3 bags full of stuff from this one craft, from this one thrift store. Okay, so we're gonna make this line bigger and this line bigger, and we're gonna make those squares. So this is how I doodle my stuff. I don't spend a whole lot of time thinking about it. It's just, you know, kind of filling in some things that help sell it, that it's not just, you know, magazine stuff stuck on a page. So this one, I want to take just a tiny second and try not to mess up my son. And then I'm going to make rays out. And I always do try to turn my book so that I'm a righty. So if you're a righty, make sure you do things the righty way. The right way, get it? Anyways, I'm gonna put some feet at the bottom of these and make them look the same, right? So those are her little shoesies. Cute. We'll put some dots and lines, dots and lines. And it doesn't take much to kind of zhuzh up your stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to use the ideas from here. So I'm going to just pick one randomly. So this is an outside line, an inside line, and like a bullet. There we go, we got that one. This is skinny lines, which I'll do over the dots. I guess I should have used the dots to be the one that I did circles on, but that, remember, we're not allowed to use anything as the right thing this time. Okay, so this is a circle with radiating. Okay, so now the second thing I want to talk to you about is this journal, because I started making this journal for you guys, right? I was sad that so many of my peeps were like, I cannot afford all the expensive products that you use, and I feel like I like seeing the fancy ones, but I don't feel like I can play along as well. Some people were, you know, stuck in quarantine at a mom's house, or they just can't afford to do that. They have kids, whatever. So I started doing this journal for you guys. Well, let me tell you, in all sincerity, this journal has turned out to be such a blessing for me. Because what happened was, like in my big color block journal that has a point, right? I do not feel as free to just try weird things, to just, you know, it's just a page. It's not my real journal, air quotes inserted there. And so I have gotten way better at magazine collage because I don't have that constraint of thinking it has to be art or it has to be good. This is just something little and weird for you and me that we're doing on the side so that we can try new things, right? So just, I mean, if nothing else, if you do the $5 thrift store challenge and you get a bunch of stuff, buy yourself a composition book. I talked to a gal in England, and I was explaining to her that we have a 10-cent, like at our Office Depot, we have like a 10-cent composition book sale during back to school time. And she was like, that's nuts. Anyways, if you're starting a little journal like this that is just kind of for fun or just for you, then for sure, I hope you enjoy it, because I did not think this was going to be for me. I thought this was going to be for you, and come to find out, it is for me. It's so freeing, and I'm having so much fun doing it. Okay, so anyways, I have the cutest container for my stamps. Look, I got this. I know I'm bragging. I got that. My husband actually got that for me for Mother's Day. Okay, so what I'm going to do over here is I like to make bumps. So I'm just going to make bumps around here. And sometimes they're going to go kind of along the lines of the flowers, and sometimes they're not. Don't get too fancy about your bumps. They're just bumps. And another thing I did last night, I was having me a little collage party last night, to be honest with you, because I had such a good day out hunting. I'm a vegetarian, so like my hunting involves, you know, going to the thrift store and finding cool stuff. But I was so excited that I was doing this kind of funky person, and I figured out those weird eyes, that I rewatched Diane Reevely's collage class. I'll put a link to it because it's like $17 US. It's super cheap, and she just breaks down everything. And so I was collaging with Diane yesterday, and she's so funny. She is just sassy and British and couldn't care less, and I really adore her. And the other big part about Diane, let's call a spade, is she has been doing magazine collage for 11 billion years. She is a master at it. That doesn't mean that I'm not good at it or that you're not good at it, right? So I don't want you to think that you have to be perfect at it or do good at it, or that you can't share your collage because you haven't been doing it forever. I think everybody should share their collages, because think about it. When you were new, wasn't it intimidating when somebody knew how to do stuff that you didn't? And so my little bit could intimidate you, Diane's could intimidate me, and yours could just help somebody who's brand new. So never feel weird about sharing. Honestly, I started sharing my collages when I shouldn't have shared my collages, right? I look back at some of the things that I posted online when I was just getting started, and I'm like, cringe. But you know what? I was brave, and I did it, and I got better, and I got better, and now I've done a bunch of them, and I'm getting much better at them, and I'm enjoying the process more. I have to say that once you get better at seeing collage-y type things, or get better at being able to doodle without having to think about every little thing you're doing, it does become a lot more enjoyable. I have to say that. Okay, this one already has cool things that I can follow along. There we go. Let's see, I need circles though. There we go. I like circles. So anyways, long story short, I know, too late to be short, but I want you to be proud of wherever you are right now, and not to judge yourself against anybody else, because where you are right now is perfect for you, and eventually you will get better. And then if you share while you're not good, you can make other people feel better about how derpy they are, right? Okay, we're wrapping this up. I think I might have messed that one up. Anyways. Oh, shoot, we have a whole one down here. I was gonna say I'm not gonna outline this one, but then I didn't outline the dots make up for everything. Okay, I'm gonna do a dot, a dot, a dot, and then little dots. Maybe one more dot. And you know that's because I'm lazy. I didn't want to have to make so many little dots. Okay, there we go. I love this. I think this turned out so cute. And hopefully this helps. Tara Jacobson, Artsy Fartsy Life.